EP is more of a 6 songs, 5 to 6 song type project, just to get some notoriety before you release a big project. But no, this is a huge project.
It's really?
I'm doing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many songs?
Going for minimum 10. Might do a little bit, few more, but probably 10.
Wow. How long does it take you to complete? Well, have you had, what was the last one? How many songs?
The last one, that was the 32K, the marathon. Yeah, that took me about 3 months.
Wow.
3,
And you
4
do
months.
your own producing. You do the.
It's like, I gotta take this hat off and put this hat on. Take that hat off and put it on. I have these 2 hats. I'm like, man, I put both of them on. I said, I can't do both. I gotta just do this one right now. It's that type of thing.
So because you're the mastermind behind like everything you do, which comes to you first? Like, do you have to think of the song and the melody first, or is it writing it?
Well, with me, everything is beat driven. So as I'm sitting down, at my desk or something like that, a melody beat comes in my head. I go and put all the sounds together. Once I have the sounds together, it creates an atmosphere for me as far as in my mind, and I can write.
Nice.
But I don't see how people write before they. It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
For me. So, yeah, that's how I get it rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you've been doing music since.
Let's see. If I tell you that, it's gonna tell you my age.
I'm not that far, probably.
But now I've been doing. I kicked off everything in '99, maybe 99, 2000.
You're a veteran.
Yeah, come a long way though.
Yeah.
From just doing it the wrong way to now doing it the right way. Yeah. So
what made you want to make beats?
Just to give you a history. That's a segue into the history. I actually started off as a dancer.
Really?
Backup dancer. Yep. That used to be the thing back in the day. That was almost hotter than the actual MC.
So were you like boy band type?
No, it was more like
Or...
Heavy D and the Boys. You heard Heavy D and the Boys.
Yeah.
Almost like
okay,
that
got
type
it.
Of dance.
Okay, that
backup
kind of like
dancer. Yeah.
like a crew type thing.
Like a crew, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I started off doing that, and then when I went to graduation from high school, went to college. That's where I met my business partner now. Shout out to Henry. And we started DJing. I seen him DJ in apartments, and he said, "Man, you want to get on the wheels?" I said, "Shoot, yeah, man, get on there." So we became DJ buddies, and then we just became like inseparable.
Nice.
So, and then as we grew, started doing parties, I really start getting into dissecting beats and man, how did they put that together? That sounds really good. That seems very difficult. How did that happen? Blah blah blah. So I bought my first beat machine in college, a little bitty Boss, which it was terrible. Yeah, it was a waste of money actually, but no, it actually wasn't a waste because it taught me some things. But I bought me a Boss, started doing the little beats, and then back then had cassette tapes, so I got little cassette tapes and started trying to write to my little generic beats. And then some of them actually came out pretty good. So my partner said when he graduated, he said, "Man, shoot, man, this stuff sounds pretty good. We probably need to try to find somebody that has a studio or something like that." This is when he had went back to Houston. So I was still there, and I started working with a few people, and they were terrible. And I'm like, I ain't gonna say I was the greatest, because if I was the greatest, I would have had a deal back then, but I knew what I had, and dealing with those guys, I wasn't going anywhere. So I said, I don't know. I said, maybe I need to think about doing something else. So when I graduated from college, I went home with my little Boss, and I started actually, really stepping it up on the cassette tape end, and really start making sure everything was mixed correctly and stuff like that. And when I started working for this company, I'm not gonna say the company name, but when I started working for this company, I actually played my little snippet demo tape for one of my coworkers because he said, "Oh man, you can't do nothing, man. Let me hear what you got then." So I brought it to work and I played it for him. And and my partner Harold, the one I was telling you about, that his cousin with Big Gip, he heard it. He said, "Man, who was that?" He said, "Where'd you get that Outcast from?" And then my coworker said, "Man, that ain't Outkast, that's him." And boy, you should have seen his eyes. He was like, "Man, that's you?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Man, have you thought about recording?" I said, "I want to, but..." He was like, "Man," he said, "I'll tell you what, meet me at such and such, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give you the address." So he wrote the address down. He said, "Meet me over there this weekend." And blah, blah, I went over there, started recording my first album. So, and then after I recorded my first album, I wasn't too happy with it. And that's when I told my partner, well, I told him then, he wasn't my partner then, but I told him, I said, "Man, I can do this myself." He said, "Really?" He said, "You can make beats?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I have my own equipment. I can do it myself." I didn't think about it. I was just talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, next thing I know, I heard a knock on the door, and my partner from Houston was here, him and his brother. And they was just visiting me. And they had left, and I thought they went to the store or something, and they were coming back. So I was back there just messing with some stuff. Shoot, he came back with boxes of, mixing board, a beat machine, and a keyboard. And he said, "Boom, here you go. I don't know how all this stuff works and how to hook it up. He got all the chords right there." He said, "You figure it out."
Wow.
Boy, I was happy.
That is the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Like, did he just have it, or how did he have it?
No, actually, he went to, I can't think of the name of the music store back then. It wasn't.
Oh, he bought them for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he bought them. So I'm still working with the same equipment.
Yeah,
that he
wow.
had. I mean, well, we upgraded. We upgraded because we started off with a small mixing workstation, but now it's we upgraded to a big one. But I'm still working with the same equipment.
Wow.
And that's what you're hearing now.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, since I did mention earlier that you sound like Big Boy, do you hate that comparison though?
At first I did, because I didn't want to catch the scrutiny behind it, and I mean, you just trying to sound like it,
Yeah.
get your own sound and blah blah blah. But as I started talking, and see, like now when I talk, people say I sound like Andre 3000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's just in my vocals. I have an accent. Yeah, I don't know if it's country or what, but I have an accent. But yeah.
So you're a native Texan?
Yes.
I keep meeting.
By way of West Virginia. My mom is from West Virginia.
Oh,
We
okay.
spent a lot of time in West Virginia, so I claim both. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're born in West Virginia? But...
Mm-mm.
Oh no. Oh, just
No, I
'cause
was
your mom
born here.
there?
I
Oh,
was
okay.
born here. It's just, yeah.
Okay.
Did a lot of growing up in West Virginia too. So, yeah.
Wow. So what would you say your music is most? Because well, I've only heard a few songs, so I do apologize. But we did mention my favorite one, which is "Top Off" with the George Michael. Not so much sample, but
Yeah, it definitely an influence though.
Yes.
That was a great catch though. It's pretty good.
You do, and now that you mentioned that you have like a dancing background, you have more like good upbeat music.
Yeah. Well, with Top Off, and I was telling my partner about this. Top Off, the way I came up with Top Off is, I thought about where we came from and where we are now, because between him and I'm talking about my partner in Houston, we do a lot of research, and we had to like scrap all what we thought we knew, until we don't know anything now with the streaming and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So with that song, I just thought about it. I said, man, we started from the bottom. Now we built all the way back up. Now we riding with our top off, because we chilling now, because we know now we have the foundation. Now we can move forward with the plan or whatever. So that's why I came up. Let's begin again. Hit rock bottom like we're energy. Yeah. So energy mean, well, you know what energy mean, but it just means you struggling.
Yeah.
Start, you at the bottom. But shoot, now top off, man, we moving forward with it. So, but that's the whole concept behind the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like a theme usually with each mixtape?
You always need to have some type of, direction where you're going, where you want, what type of ambiance you want to build for the people to listen. You don't just want music just to be playing. They be like, okay, it's a good song, but I don't understand. So yeah, with every full project that I've done, it's a concept behind it. Like 32K, the marathon, that represents, make you do a little math here. It represents 1.6 kilometers in a mile. And if you do the math, 32K, 32 times, 1.6. No, is that right? No, I guess you do. I don't even know. See, I can't do my own math.
I can't do
but
that.
It represents how long I've been doing music. That's what that means. And the marathon part is kind of just expressing that it's not a sprint. Being in the music business is not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yep.
If you can't handle, if you're not in shape to, weather through the marathon, might as well stop. Yep, do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta love doing music first, and then learn the business. And if you want to, become part of the industry, you gotta learn the business.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people fall off. That's where a lot of people falling off now because they don't know the business. They don't understand the streaming.
Right.
How streaming works and how online marketing works. It's not like back in the day.
I know.
When you can put up posters and hand out CDs. Nobody listens to CDs. Do you still listen to CDs?
I do, only because my
Wow.
no, my aux cord in my car is broken, like the output or whatever. So I burn CDs and I put them in
you
there.
have a reason you don't listen to CDs. It's not like I'm listening to CDs. I don't do those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So what was I gonna say? So the business part with music, like since you've been in it for so long, before social media just kind of took over the image of almost every artist. It's like if you don't have a following, I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's about the presence, and it starts with the product. Gotta have a good product. Then it starts with getting a website, product website. Forget the social media and all that stuff. You need to have a website where they can at least go to, because a lot of artists are doing the opposite. They have social media, but they don't have a website. That's not good. Everything, even though social media should link everybody to your website. And that's what people don't understand. The website helps you form a presence because it's linked to your bio. It's linked to everything you have going on as far as your music. If you have merch, all your merch should be there. It's a central location for everything. And also with the website, it helps you build that presence. And when I say presence, it means Googling. Somebody Google Born Soul right now, all my stuff will pop up. That's because I built it up where I'm ranked high enough where you can put in Born Soul to pull up. So you put in Soul, Born Soul to pull up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad you mentioned because we started talking and I didn't formally introduce you yet.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and I'm just rambling and talking.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
I get so into the conversation that I forget there's a camera there.
Yeah.
But today on the show we have rapper, writer, and music producer, former dancer. Right. Born Soul.
Yeah, not exotic dancing. Let's clear that up.
So were you basically the part of the hype crew? Did you have friends that were rapping in the group and you just did the dancing part?
Yeah, well actually I didn't have any friends that was rappers. My friends were like we was the crew.
Okay, so you only did dancing.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I think one of the members of my dance group, he's a DJ now. One of my members, he knew a guy that was producing back then that produced for a lot of local artists. That were looking for dancers because you need to have dancers back then. That was like a requirement just for the show.
Yeah.
They wanted you to put on a good show and you have to have dancers. So, but yeah, that's how we got that rolling. But yeah.
Do you miss it?
Dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, I still can dance. Yeah, I still can dance. I don't do much of it, but yeah, no, I still get busy a little bit. Yeah, they doing some crazy stuff now. You know, doing some crazy stuff now. But yeah, I still get busy a little bit.
Yeah. Do you, when you perform, do you usually move around a lot and try to?
No, actually, I'm trying to bring back that entertainment side. I have two dancers that's been pretty much performing with me in my last couple of shows. So I have two ladies that dance behind me that are really good. Yeah, I don't do too much, hammer time, is what they call it. I don't do any of that during my shows at the moment, but when I start doing bigger shows like festivals, hopefully here pretty soon, I'm probably gonna incorporate some things in there where I'm doing some stuff with them. It won't be no, dance moves and nothing like that, but it's gonna be a nice show.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just also so you don't have like all the pressure of, putting on. Well, everyone wants to look at girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sure that
I
helps.
agree. Yeah, and especially when it's not a lot of them, because when you have like 7 or 8 girls on there and everybody's dancing, it isn't like a big, extravaganza. Yeah, it's cool, but when you have like 2 that you really can get the crack and kind of get intimate with them and blah blah blah, yeah, it's a little bit better. So that's what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
But yeah, it's rough, man. But like, just say for instance, like Travis Scott. That sucker puts on a show, but he has the music
and the money.
The music and the money. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Definitely the money. But yeah, he has the music and where he can just pretty much just jump around. Everybody jump around with him.
Yeah.
But when you don't have the music and you up there trying to, and folks just looking at you,
right,
it's pretty bad. It becomes rough pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I can't perform. I'm not the performing type. I would rather just.
Are you an artist?
Well, with my visual art, photography. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'm not like doing anything serious with it, like business wise. It's just something I do for fun. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, because of the business side, like, do you ever get discouraged? Because I don't know, as an artist, like, you put so much work into it, but I guess it's different from music, though.
Yeah.
It's a whole different scene.
Well, I guess the reason why I don't get discouraged is because I just love doing music.
Yeah.
And I know what type of product I'm producing.
Yeah.
Now, it does kind of get to a point where you have to have patience. Getting discouraged and having patience are two different things. But you have to have a lot of patience, because a lot of it is, okay, put it out there and you gotta let it saturate. So it's like twiddling your thumbs, like, oh my goodness, okay, when is it going? Is it hit? Is it there yet? No, it's not there yet.
Yeah.
Type thing. But discouraged and nah. Ever since I've been doing it, it's almost like now with the music, the way it's changed. A lot of old heads don't like it because the younger generation has totally flipped the way hip-hop and rap music sounds,
right.
The way it's put together, the way the rhymes are translated over the beats, and if you can't make the adjustment, I mean, it puts you in retirement mode.
Yeah.
And that makes you frustrated, and it makes you want to quit. But with me, with the talent that I have, I'm able to just listen and sit back and study and watch a lot of things. I'm able to make that transition easily, but still, I guess, keep my style, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to conform to.
Yeah.
But you also understand that, like, it has to somewhat be poppin' to, attract.
Yeah, you gotta have the elements, so to speak. If you don't have the elements, everybody be like, that sounds kind of dated.
Yeah.
Type thing.
So does the new music frustrate you?
Mm-mm.
You love it?
I love it.
Nice. It's either one or the other, I found.
I say, well, I'm not going to sit up here in front. This time last year, I was frowned up. I'm not going to sit here in front. 2018, April 2018, and my partner will confirm that. I got on there. Have you heard of Rolling Loud? Rolling Loud Music Festival?
No. Where's that at?
Well, it's in Miami. It's the main things, and yeah, because it started today. But I said, man, me watch Rolling Loud and blah blah blah. All these whack crap, get on there mumbling and rah. Man, I got on there and I seen Migos. Love Migos, boy.
You really?
Totally. I will never say anything about nothing anymore. I seen Migos. I said, why do they have Migos? Back then, I said, why do they have Migos headlining? I said, man, these dudes is terrible. Man, they got on there. They cut that dang first song on. I can laugh now. They cut that first song, man, and people start jumping around and biting each other and
biting?
Yeah, kicking each other in the face and stuff like that. And they just stood there. They were just bobbing. I mean, crowd just 44,000 people jumping at the same time. And I say, okay. And I said, boy, Migos ain't no joke. That's why I texted. I said, oh my goodness, Migos jamming like what? And back then, I had to strip. I stripped my mind totally. Cause I was like I told you earlier, I had that dirty backpack. Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul type, underground type sound.
Right.
And I said, okay, am I in this business to represent the culture? Am I in this business to make money? Or am I in this business to represent the culture and make money? So I said, why come I can't do both? So I stripped my mind. Boom. Open up another chapter. I started studying and listening. And I said, man, these boys going hard over there. I'm listening to some of these cats, man. I mean, your Travis Scott's stuff sounds very basic, but it's not basic. It's well thought out. It's well arranged. And the stuff is supposed to be where it is. And, they're just not doing something just be doing it. And I heard it. And I said, man, this is, your Drakes and stuff like that. Folks don't like Drake for some odd reason. That dude is between Migos, Drake, who else I like? Denzel Curry. I think that's the name. Oh man, some of these other cats, man, it just the sound, man, and then the bass. Yeah. I wasn't really into the bass the way they are now, right. And I said I had to go back to my catalog, and I was talking to my partner about it. I said, man, I don't have anything in my catalog that can make people jump around and bite each other like Migos doing. He said, yeah. He said, no. I said, I don't have any confidence in performing none of my current stuff. I had to strip all that stuff down. Yeah. Start from scratch. But now it is on. But yeah, man. So
has your sound changed from your first to what you're working on now?
As far as musically, yes. Yeah. Lyrically, no. Lyrically, no. I'm still talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
But musically, yes. Yes. The quality has changed because we, upgrade a lot of our stuff, so the quality's changed. We can compete now, so to speak. Yeah, we can compete with the big dogs. It's not like you put our stuff on and they got to cut the volume all the way up, and then somebody like Amigos come on and they got to come in, bust the speakers, and they got to cut it back down. Yeah, we can compete with everybody. So yeah.
Nice. So you said that you were also working with another producer that you met through SoundCloud, the one in UK?
Oh yeah. Can't think his name, man. I haven't talked to him in years. DJ Pelt. Sorry, Pelt. Yeah, DJ Pelt out of London, outside, not London, Paris, France. He's where he's from, Paris.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. And worked with Pelt. Ran into Pelt. Pelt ran into me on SoundCloud and said he loved my music. And I said, cool. So I got on his account. I seen he was a DJ. Got on his account, seen he was a producer. And I said, well, send me some stuff. He said, you got some stuff? He said, oh, yeah, I'll send you something. So he sent me an instrumental. I got on there and ripped it. He was like, oh, my goodness, man. He said, man, you're dope. He said, I said, shoot, let's do a mixtape. He said, cool. So I said, send me what you got. Send me your extra beats. They don't have to be your best ones. I go over anything. He sent me and shoot, put that stuff together, man, sent it to him. We did a little mixtape thing. Okay. So that was pretty cool.
Did you add your own flavor into the music?
Yeah, and a few things. He said, man, I want you to put your twist to it. He said, your music sounds really good. He said, I'm okay. He said, I'm working on my sound, but he said, if you can put a little twist to it. So I got in there and, add my little flavor to it and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he loved it. I loved it. But yeah, so that was a cool experience.
Do you usually meet other artists on SoundCloud? Is
No.
it really like a community? Because my boyfriend's actually a producer as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll
No, I'm not really a SoundCloud buff, so to speak, but I heard it's a necessity to put your stuff on SoundCloud, but
yeah.
I really don't see how it really translates to anything, really. I mean, it's available for networking. If you want to do some networking, they can kind of hear what you have.
What other communities are there other than SoundCloud for independent musicians? I don't think there really is.
It isn't one. It's say YouTube, but YouTube is not really a community.
Right, exactly.
So SoundCloud would be probably it. It's just let me confront. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to
like follow people. And
some people can make that thing flip and know how to communicate with people and collaborate and stuff like that. I haven't mastered the art of that yet. But
plus, I mean, you do everything on your own. But you worked with Katie Trop, who was our previous guest on here.
Yep.
So it's nice seeing like the web of connections.
Yeah.
But you don't even remember how you met her.
Yeah. No, I don't. Sorry, Katie. I can't remember. I believe I met Katie at a show though.
Okay.
I met Katie at a show and I loved her energy.
Yeah.
And I reached out to her. Is that a word?
Reached. Yeah.
Reached. I reached out to her on social. I don't know if it was MySpace. Might have been MySpace.
Is that how old this song is?
No, I might not have been MySpace. Okay. I reached out to her on it might have been Facebook back then. Yeah, I reached out to her on Facebook and said, man, let's do a collaboration. I just wanted to do something different. And I loved her energy. Yeah. And we got together and came up with something.
Nice. Did you produce that track?
Yes.
Nice.
And we actually got a chance to perform it once.
Really?
Yeah, we performed at the open mic. Man, what's the name of that platform they had? It was every Tuesday at the Spider House.
Oh.
Yeah, it was packed. I didn't know that many people came out on Tuesday, but it was like they call it Austin Mic Exchange. There it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they had a thing.
Man, they had like a spoken word.
Oh, okay. I've been to their spoken word. Okay.
Yeah, and actually I wanted to get into the spoken word, but they shut it down before I could.
When did they start doing that?
Oh man, they stopped doing it maybe a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
They shut it down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they did the spoken word like from 8 to 10, then from 10 to whenever, 10 to 2 or something. They had like open mic. It was packed. It was like a show.
Yeah. a lot of college students
Yeah,
and doing this.
Everybody used to break their neck trying to get on the sign-up list or whatever, stand in line, putting their name on the sign-up list and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, Katie and I performed
Wow.
that song. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's the only other artist that you've done a song with?
That I released to the public, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done collaborations, and back in the day, I did some things with some other artists, and we put it out there, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But as far as with Katie, I was able to put it out, like I said, on Spotify and stuff like that, get it out to the people. She's the only one that I've actually got a chance to do that with. So
That's dope.
yeah.
That's cool that you picked a female rapper and a white one.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
Unexpected.
the young lady has energy.
Yeah, she has talent for sure.
She is doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is very good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're buried in the studio, aka your house right now.
Yeah.
Working on what's this mixtape called?
Well,
Or have you titled
it's
it
a LP.
It is.
It's
Okay.
gonna be LP. It's gonna be called the Badlands.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be talking about just the rough terrain, representing the rough terrain of just the business, and the rough terrain of balancing life and the business together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And making adjustments, to the new sound right now. That, I mean, majority of the artists that did it back in the day can't do.
I think most are stubborn to change.
Yeah, and I don't really think it's being stubborn. I don't think they really can do it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a skill.
Okay.
If you listen to these new guys doing it, man, I mean, it's a skill.
Yeah.
And then they're singing with it.
Right.
They're using a kind of auto-tune most of the time, say 99.9% of the time. But it sounds good.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays it's more like the rapping is more musical.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, like, you can have a simple beat, but like you really have to pay attention to what their message is. Now it's like, it's more energy based.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's more energy based and bassy.
Yeah.
Yep. People, I mean, the listeners love the bass. Love to be able to bounce around and bite each other and kick each other in the face and stuff like that.
Do you put some of that kind of sound in your music?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In 32K, I was in transition mode, trying to learn the sound. That's a dang good project. But I was still transitioning. Now I done locked in where I'm putting my own twist to the new sound now. But yeah, I think I got it ready to roll. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you plan to be done with it by?
See, that's pressure. I'm gonna say I'll be done September.
Okay.
I'll say September, just so I won't be rushing anything. I'll say September.
Plus, you got your regular 9 to 5.
When school starts again, that's
Are you in school?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when school starts again, I have it ready for the college students.
Right. Have you performed at South by or anything? Or is that like a goal ever?
Yeah, this year I performed. Yeah, for the first time.
How was it?
But it wasn't where I wanted to be. I'm always thinking big, so I wasn't on one of the bigger. I'm trying to get on a bigger card.
Okay.
But I guess you got to crawl before you walk. But I was able to perform. It was okay, but I don't feel accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so I had to keep taking stabs at it.
Right.
It's rough getting
Yeah.
in South by though.
South by, I just kind of think of it as like, I don't know, because you have so many big names and people looking at you. Like, you can make like make it big just by, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
if you can prove yourself in South by.
Yep, and they know it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, because I remember when Wiz Khalifa wasn't Wiz Khalifa.
Hmm.
It was like, man, I remember that year they were saying like, man, who's this guy Wiz Khalifa? He done performed about 8 times. He said every venue performing. And then next thing you know, Black and Yellow comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then there it is.
Right.
I mean, need I say more? Yep.
You just need that one song to make it.
Yep. Yep. But you also have to have someone or a body of people that believe in what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To help push it forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which now that I was thinking about it, I was like, you put out some shoes.
Oh yeah. Yes, I did.
Not to like change gears, but like you do other things.
Yep. Yep, I got my hand. I told you these hats. Just take off a hat and put on another hat, and yeah.
So you design these.
Well, the way that happened was weird because I received an email once again from my website.
Really?
It came from my website, and I said, "That's weird." He's sending me an email, and it was a company called All Live. They're out of Amsterdam.
Mm.
And I said, "That's weird." And they said, "Well, you know, it's like, this is such and such, Lucia from All Live. You know, I taking a look at your website," and she's like, "I appreciate your story," is what she said. "I appreciate your story." And she said, "I see." She said, "I appreciate your story and I like your product." And what she was talking about, I had merch on there already.
Mm.
So she was saying, she asked me, she's ended with that. She said, would you be interested in having a shoe line? Heck yeah. I said, yes I would. And she said, okay. So she sent me information or whatever, and she said, fill it out and blah, blah, blah. The rest is history. And the funny thing is, she was telling me that they had a meeting about me, and they seen, because I'm from Austin. Mm-hmm. You know, first thing when you see Austin's artists from Austin, they think South by Southwest, yeah. So they probably start drooling. But she said they had a meeting, and you know, because they sent me the thing, they said, we want you to design your own shoe. So they sent me a template and everything. So I said, okay. So I know what I like. So I put it together, blah, 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 blah. Boom, I shot it to them. And it was supposed to go through this whole ring. They're supposed to assign me a designer to help me with my design and all this other type stuff. And shoot, man, I get emails saying, just a big wow. And they said, we had a meeting on your shoe, and your shoe is ready to go right now. This is incredible.
Wow.
Exclamation point. And I said, okay. So next thing I know, I got a thing saying that it's launched. So I said, okay. So I got on my dashboard and I looked. I said, okay, they launched it. So I got a thing again. She said they had a board meeting. They had a designer all set up for me to help me, so I can ask some questions and stuff like that on what I need to do and blah blah. They said, you don't need that. They said, that's great. Said, you're your own, you can design your own shoe and blah blah blah. It was weird. It was just like yeah, once again another Twilight Zone moment. Yeah, but it was good.
Did they send you a pair? Or
no,
is it just still
I guess the whole thing about it is I had to promote and push 7 units. Which is understandable because my shoe is Italian leather. So yeah. So they're saying because it's Italian leather, they would like to have at least 5 shoe order before they start the.
Yeah, because that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So I'm just with my music and that. I haven't really jumped into that yet. Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to balance my time where I can spend some time on promoting the shoe, and then get back to the music, promoting, and all that type of stuff. It's just hats, man. Let's take these hats off.
You know what I just thought of? You could make your shoe line called Born Soul. SOLE, like the sole of your feet.
And see, if I use that shit, you gonna have your hand out.
No.
That is pretty. Yeah.
You could take it. I don't care. We're on a.
That's a good
on a
idea.
record. You could have that.
Yeah. That's pretty good though.
Is it named after you though, Born Soul? The design.
Actually, it's well, it's designed by Born Soul, what they put, but I named the shoe Smooth Rage. Cause my nickname is K Smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my dancer name, so to speak. Yeah. So, and then my daughter helped me with that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she helped me with that. She's like, "Why don't you just call it K Smooth?" I said, "No." So I thought I said Smooth. Then I'm thinking about all the ragers. So I said Smooth Rage. I said yeah, and it matches just the look. Yeah, so I said yeah, let's stick with the Smooth Rage.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like you can dress it up or dress it down.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
Actually, I have 2.
Oh, okay.
I have 2. Yeah.
Are they into music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They listen to my stuff and.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
How old are they?
They are 14. Well, one's about to be 15 and one's 13. Yeah.
Those are good ages.
Yeah.
They're old enough they don't have to bother you.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, they are my biggest critics.
Yeah.
But the good thing, most time they don't criticize. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, that's really good. That you did that. That's really good." Yeah. That's what I do now.
Are any of them interested in getting into music themselves, or?
Nah.
They didn't inherit that from you.
No, well, it's my stepdaughters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not my blood daughters, but they're like my blood daughters. Nah, my youngest, she wants to get into Disney and acting and stuff like that, but she also wants to be an attorney.
You could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so she debating. She said, "If I get on Disney, I don't know about being an attorney." I said, "Yeah, you don't have to be an attorney with that type of money."
Right.
But yeah. But yeah, actually with Top Off, she's actually, we got together and got a dance to it. So she's gonna make her appearance in the video. I already told her about it. So yeah, she's excited about it.
She choreographed it, or you guys together?
No, actually I started it. And she seen where I was going with it, and she kind of finished it all for me. So we gonna do it together.
Aww.
Type thing. You'll see it in
the
video. It's I don't know when we're gonna do the video, but
you can make it like a viral thing, and then
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it comes. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna actually be fun. Yeah.
Do you have like music? Well, you only have that one. Or do you have visuals with your music other than that one that I saw? Okay.
I don't. Due to what we're trying to focus on as far as budget wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you got to put all that money toward marketing. Yeah, but you do have to have visuals. It's just like a double-edged sword, really. You gotta pick your poison. You want to have a visual to go with your music, or do you want to market, or vice versa? So we going with marketing right now, and I guess we got to do the videos later. But yeah, we need visuals. These days, they like visuals.
Which song do you want to... Oh, Top Off, but any of your newer stuff, or just...
No. Definitely want to do a few videos from the Badlands when I release that. But Top Off is going to be a part of the Badlands album. Or EP, LP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who did the art with the face, your face, right? And it has like.
Actually, my wife did that.
Really?
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. She did that.
It's like geometric shapes.
Yeah,
and
she played around with it.
In Photoshop?
Played around with it and shot it to me and said, "That looks pretty good." I'm gonna use that for something. I don't know what I'm using, but yeah, top off, and it just all came together.
Yeah. Hats off to her. She did great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So is she involved in your music at all? Okay. But she does.
Yeah, she gives me her opinion on a lot of stuff, musically, and my look. She says I always, when I do interviews, she said, "You look stiff." I said, "Man, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just talking. I don't even know how I'm looking." She's like, "Hey, you look stiff. You look like you just stuck in one spot or whatever." That's why I was saying I don't want to look stiff. Yeah.
Have you done podcasts before or interviews?
This is my first podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so shout out to you. Shout out to Fatal Overdose. Yes, so I'm excited, man.
Yeah, me too.
I've done a lot of radio interviews.
Really?
But, yeah, first podcast.
Which stations?
Did one KZI. Well, you heard of KZI, 88.7 Community Radio.
I don't think I get it up this north.
Oh, you don't?
I don't think I do.
Oh, that's bad. But yeah, I did a few with them, and I did a few out of state. I did one in Oklahoma, and I did, I just.
How'd they hear from you in Oklahoma?
My partner.
Oh, okay.
My partner, when he was, he kind of slowed down, but he was out there bad, man. He was had music all over the place, which was good. Yeah, he was all in Wisconsin at one point. I was like, man,
what part of Wisconsin?
Green Bay. We was all up there, and they were playing the music.
Green
DJs.
Bay? Really?
Yeah, DJs playing the music. I didn't do an interview up there, but he was all over the place. But he got me. I think at that point when we did about 52 shows in 1 year.
What?
One time.
Was it a tour?
No, it wasn't a tour. It was just shows. It was just
goodness.
like we was working. We was trying, man. We just didn't. We couldn't crack it. We just couldn't crack the market.
Oh.
Just to be honest, man, we just couldn't crack it. So we didn't give up though. We had to just strip down and figure out where we were going wrong, and we figured out where it was going wrong because we went to. You heard of Freaknik in Florida?
I've heard the term, but I didn't know there's an actual place.
Well, it's not a place. It's an event.
Oh.
That's funny. No, it's an event. It's an event in Florida where.
Didn't Lil' Kim say Freaknik?
Yep. But it's an event in Florida in Tallahassee. They used to have it in Tallahassee, so we went to Tallahassee. And we took our music there, and cause we got in connection with a DJ down there that did a lot of DJing, clubs and different events. So we took him some wax, took him some records, and he put the record on, and it sounded okay coming through the thing. We thought we was jamming, so he said, "Oh man, I want y'all to hear one of my artists or whatever." He said, "Man, it's not mixed, mastered, or anything." But he put that thing on. It was like, but we was like, we was jamming. We was like, "Oh man, we not in the ballpark. We are not in the ballpark." And I looked at my partner from Houston, looked at Henry, and I said, "We not in the ballpark, man." He said, "Nope." He said, "It blew us out the water." I'm sure when we left, he threw those records in the trash.
Oh.
He couldn't spin them things. Them things were so light in the light. And if you know what I'm talking about when I say light, it's just like no bass. It was nothing. I mean, when he played it, he cut the volume up. It was loud, and we was like, "Yeah, we jamming." And then he said, "Man, let me let y'all hear something." I think he probably did that on purpose though, to let us know that our stuff is kind of light. And I'm glad he did.
It doesn't. It's not a what do they call it? Bang or bop or
bang.
Bang.
Yeah, we were missing a lot of bang.
Wow.
Whole lot.
So you put a lot of bang in your new music.
A lot of bang. And it's gonna be banging. I'm excited about it. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully I can have some folks biting and kicking each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Have you heard of ATX Flowdown?
ATX who?
Flowdown. It's like an event.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm gonna go to it next Friday because it's.
Is it like a freestyle contest or something?
I don't know if it's freestyle, but I know it's a live band, and they have like performers that rap with them. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I guess I think it's a Dozen Street on like East 11th.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. So.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't sure who all.
I know what a Dozens is.
The Dozen Street one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you should go.
Yeah.
Cause
Is it like a festival or just like an event where?
Oh, it's just like an event, like a show.
And what's
you have
it
to
called?
pay though. ATX Flowdown.
Flow down.
Yeah.
ATX
I just learned
Flow
about it, so I'm just kind of like asking rappers, like, if they're familiar with it too.
I haven't heard of it.
But,
Interesting.
Yeah. What kind of? You usually go to open mics, you said, or no?
I used to. I don't. Depends. The reason why I was going to that one I went to is because it was so packed. It was packed. It was packed, and plus the director of that, just that whole ambiance, that whole experience. You know, they put on festivals also, so I was trying to get in. That's another reason. I mean, just go. I don't just go to open mics just to be going.
Yeah.
If it's wasting my time,
Right.
especially during the week. Most of them are like Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not
okay.
going to waste my time and folks just in there just to be doing something. I wanted to has it helping me type thing, you know. So
yeah. Where have you performed in Austin?
Well, I've performed several times at Come Take It Live.
Where's that at?
On Red River.
Red River.
Not Red River. Riverside.
Riverside and what?
By us, right next door to Emo's.
Oh, I didn't know that there was another venue over there. What's it called?
Come Take It Live.
Come Take It Live.
Yeah. They have a lot of grunge bands and stuff in there, though.
Okay.
But the system is crazy. But I mean, it has to be with those grunge bands because they be biting each other in there too. But
I love that you say that term.
Yeah, man, because that's what it looks like. Yeah, if you check out because the Rolling Loud, you can look at Rolling Loud on YouTube. I'm giving them a shout out because hopefully they hear this podcast. Cause
I'll put a hashtag.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that festival. But yeah, man, those are true ragers out there.
Have you heard of Rico Nasty? You don't like her? Or you like her?
Nah,
okay,
Rico's one of the ones that's doing it,
yeah,
man.
the biters, man. She's fucking.
I seen when she did Side by Southwest.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see her.
Well, I didn't see her live, but I seen the video.
Videos. Yeah,
boys.
I follow her on Instagram, so.
Yeah, she had folks. They was kicking and screaming and jumping and.
Yeah, I think that's like she's a good balance of like different genres.
Yeah.
It's like hip hop, rock, metal. Like she covers.
She's flaming. She's flaming up too. She's coming out of nowhere. Yep, almost like Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish came out of nowhere.
I've never heard a single song of hers.
I haven't either.
And I want to say Billie Eilish every time I hear that song.
Yeah.
That her name.
Yeah. Because I think the Eilish, I think there's a few more artists that has an ish on the end. I think it's like a movement that they're doing. I'm serious. It's like a dark movement because they're very dark artists. But that chick has a what they call it, a cult.
Yeah. I believe it. There's some pop stars nowadays.
Man, she was in like a football stadium. That bad boy was full of about 60,000 people. She was just sitting there. They sung all the lyrics. And she just sat there crying or whatever.
She didn't even have to sing.
I guess she was shocked too. But that's a cult.
Yeah.
when you have people that just know the lyrics and you can hear the distinct words, because I was looking at the video, you can hear the distinct words. They sung that whole song.
Wow.
That's crazy. That has to feel weird too.
That must be like a dream for every songwriter, though.
Oh yeah, heck
Can
yeah.
you imagine if everyone sang your song?
Heck yeah, man. But yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah, just trying to do it the right way. Make sure you don't leave any stone unturned.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is your like? I've asked this to another rapper before, but it's an interesting question. Like, what is your ultimate goal? Like,
Rolling Loud.
Really?
Yep.
Just make it to that one festival?
If I get to Rolling, I don't care if I open up. If I get to Rolling Loud, everything else has fell into place.
Really?
Yep.
You could probably quit music after that? No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Yeah, I don't know about that, but get to Rolling Loud, man, because if you are somebody, they put you on.
Is it like a double weekend type thing, kind of like ACL?
It's a 3-day.
Oh, just 3 day, one weekend?
Yeah. It's like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big it is. And it's like a full slate of, it's about 50 artists each day.
Wow.
So if you making some type of noise in the in the hip hop rap game, you at that festival. But
do you follow like the artists that have been on there, just kind of like, you know, gain?
They actually have one artist from Dallas on there this year.
Really?
Yeah, and she did some headlining here. Maybe a few months ago. You heard of Tay Money?
No.
Yeah,
that sounds is she white?
Okay. yeah, little short white girl.
Okay.
She on that. She's on the card. I was like, what? See, that was me. I said, man, I made it. You can't tell me. Nah, I can't. I wouldn't be like that. But
first, you need boobs.
Right? Yeah, but not necessarily just Rolling Loud. Just a festival, a big one, like Bonnaroo or Coachella.
Yeah.
Not necessarily South by Southwest. I want more like Coachella, Bonnaroo, Lollapalooza. Shoot, those type of festivals. Then I say, if I'm on there, that means everything else is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is it usually like one label that, or not one label, but like would you even know who to reach out to be on the roster?
Slightly.
Everything is, there's so much politics to
it's almost like, and it sounds like a cliche, you almost have to force them to say, man, well, who is that? We need them on here, type thing. And or you can just submit a application to them and say, hey, put me on your festival. And that's not gonna happen. Or book an agent. Booking agent, because they book most of their artists through booking agents. So if you have a real good booking agent and your booking agent believes in your music, they'll contact them. They say, oh, shoot, we believe in this booking agent, we gonna book them, type thing. So, but booking agents are hard to find. Yeah.
Would you hire one?
Looking for one now.
Really?
Yep.
Do you have a manager, or you just do everything?
Yeah, I just do everything.
Yeah. But then booking agent, you have to give them a percentage.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. A booking agent. Don't need a manager. Yeah, manager I think will make me mad. Yeah.
I can see that.
Unless it's like my East Coon Boom or something that I talk to, that I can put my hands on. I can't put my hands on you. I don't want you involved in what I'm trying to do.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, we got a lot of things on my plate.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things on the company's plate, and we're gonna see what happens.
Well, I'm gonna do all I can to put your name up there.
Yeah.
So this is the object of the show. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I won't disappoint. Hopefully, you put my name out there. You're like, you can trust my product. You're like,
yeah,
you
I
need
do.
to listen to
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and shoot. And they say, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And if you do want to really make a music video, I know someone. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like Nahar Media, Jose. Like, I always suggest artists to go to him because he's really good. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have to get his information from him.
Yeah, it's a good networking opportunity. For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming here. We're already at our 1 hour mark. Isn't that crazy?
Oh man, already? No.
I mean, we can cover other topics too.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Touch you? No, I'm just kidding.
Now this has been a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I know, it's always nice to meet people, because, I mean, Instagram, it's not reality, but once you actually, like, meet the people, it's like you grow to appreciate them. And I like looking at everyone's posts and just following them, like.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a bad interview? It's just a random question. Like, I mean, I don't want you to put no names out there.
No.
But.
I wouldn't say bad, but, like, so I usually am drinking or under some type of influence.
Yeah.
Herbal influence, if you will. So, like, there are times where it wasn't the person, but it was me, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna say next?
So you haven't had the like. So do you like this type of music? Yes.
Yeah. No, I
no.
feel you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there are times where, like, because I want to keep the conversation, like the engagement, very natural. I never want it to feel like question, answer, question, answer.
Yeah.
Like, be loose, This is
Yeah. I can see you, especially with the length of time, because this time went by pretty fast. But the length of time, I could see the. No.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe.
It's usually after the 30-minute mark, we're loosened up.
Yeah.
So I like to,
Yeah.
It's usually towards the end.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope this didn't feel very formal for you.
It actually feels very informal.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you said that you've interviewed with radio stations, and I'm not versed in, like, how to
This
interview.
actually feels radio station-ish.
Really?
Yeah. You're very good. You're a very good conversationist.
Okay.
Did I just make up a word?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's in the books.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
That's what I hope for.
But yeah. It feels like radio-esque type. Yeah.
Radio-esque, I guess when I hear that, because it entertains the popular, because this is so, like, underground, like, I never want it to feel like I'm putting on a front,
Yeah.
And what's up, here we go, I never want it to sound like that.
Yeah.
It's just, and that's why I like podcasts, because it's only you and me, and if there were other people, it's like, okay, are you gonna change who you really are just because you know what I mean? Yeah. You want to look big and bad on TV.
Those radio personalities that get you, boy.
Yeah.
Like your little pre-talk, you be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna ask you about this. Then all right, ready, action. Okay, so that drug addiction you had, yeah, we heard about that. Yeah. Yep. Ain't nothing you can do about it either. Right? You can get up and walk away, or you can stand there, sit there, and take it.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely been like a social experiment for me, because since everything is so unrehearsed and just like natural and on the fly, I don't know if you feel it, but I let my guest dictate the direction it goes. So I'll ask you some questions here and there, like generic ones, but Is it gonna be funny? Is it gonna be serious? Is it
Yeah.
gonna be like therapy?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you have to have, as an artist, it's part of, you know, um, part of your job. You have
Yeah.
to know how to articulate.
Right.
You know, even to you. You want to know who I am.
Yeah.
You know, you have to know how to articulate.
Right.
And, you know, not just yes. Maybe no. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, that's not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it comes with experience, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm experienced. I mean, I'm comfortable with this type of stuff. So,
Good.
yeah.
Good. I'm still learning.
Don't believe that, people. Yeah. No, you very good.
Thank you.
Have you thought about segueing in the radio?
No.
No?
No. If my audio would ever be used for something, I would love to be a cartoon voice.
Ah, interesting.
Because I told you I'm not a performer. Like, I don't I like playing a character, if anything. I think that's why I like photography and editing photos, because I create a fantasy versus like.
So you need to get you an agent. I'm telling you, I've been looking for an agent, but all the agents I run into, that's what they do. They book voiceovers or actresses or actors.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd be a good actor though, but
Yep.
voice I could do. Because I don't want to see anyone react.
So you good at okay, here's the script.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to give you 30 minutes and we'll call you back in.
Yeah.
And you can come back in and say, okay, blah,
Yeah.
blah, you can really get into the character like that. You good at that?
I would say I am. I took acting classes,
Ah.
so I love like improv. I'm so much better pretending to be someone else.
Well, you know a fun fact? I'm good at spoken word.
I believe that.
Yeah. It's just, I can do it, but I haven't done it in front of a lot of people, so I don't know how it would feel. I don't know if I would focus on the people and it'll mess me up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have to have shades on or have my eyes closed. I think I would probably have to have my shades on and just close my eyes and just do it.
That's smart.
Yeah. They wouldn't know if I had my eyes open or not with my shades on. I thought about it before Austin Mic Exchange closed. I was going to do it. I just couldn't get up the nerve. I said, man. I said, I don't know. I know I can do it, but I don't know if I'll be able to get up there. Because those people, they're in it. They like.
Spoken word, because you have no music to back you up. It's
Mhm.
like, you got to put your passion to the master.
That's it. That's it. And they were giving away money.
What?
Yeah. They were giving away money.
Like first place, second?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa.
So I was trying to get in that thing. That thing was packed. It was packed. From wall to wall, it was packed.
They don't have anything like that now in Austin? That's
Nope.
sad.
Austin
How
Mic,
is
they was
that-
doing it, man. They were doing it. But they shut it down. I think it became too cost to keep that place open. So they were doing that for free. All that stuff was free.
Free.
I think they charged, if you was under 18, they charged you $5. But if you was over 18, it was free.
Wow.
And they charged the entry fee to do spoken word because they went into the pot. But other than that, free. They made money off of drinks and stuff. People getting drinks, but that's the only way they made money. Yep.
Man, I'm surprised there isn't another one. Wow.
Yeah, but anyway.
Anyway. Well, so where can we find you?
You can find me, Born Soul, all the social medias. Yes, Born Soul. And you can find me, my website, bornsoulmusic.com.
Oh, I like that.
Everything is there. Plain and simple. Go there and enjoy.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, I look.
And yeah,
Okay.
and hopefully I'm working on having some shows here pretty quick. So,
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want to see your dances.
Definitely got to keep you in the look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dances are
Do you
nice.
have a nickname for them? Like,
I don't yet.
you
'Cause,
should.
Yeah, I'm just not getting comfortable with them. So I need to come up with a a name for them. I haven't figured it out yet because they're really good.
Born Soul and the Something Girls.
Yeah. Then they be like, I don't want to see Born Soul. I just want to see the Something Girls. Yeah, it'd be funny. Which is good. This is good. It's all entwined together. But yeah, we'll see.
Well, I'm excited for you, and I appreciate you coming on today.
I appreciate you accepting my.
Yeah, I'm so dorky. You probably could tell I'm like a really dorky person, but like when you emailed me, and I was like, oh, yay, someone actually like pays attention to my podcast, because I don't expect a lot of viewers, but the people that I've drawn is the people I want, because it's like they're artists.
Yeah.
Like, they're all somehow connected, and that's the demographic I'm going for. Not just a random, but like.
Yep, I seen it. I was like, oh man. Yeah, this is great. I said she probably won't, because most of the time you reach out and
you don't hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing.
That's rude. Me, I think I messaged you back within like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was that excited.
Yeah, so that was exciting in itself. I said, cool. Get a chance to experience my first podcast.
Yay.
So, yeah.
And then I think, I don't know if you know her personally, I'm going to have Saint on.
Yep, no Saint. Saint is actually, I'm working with Saint.
Yay! Yeah. She has a great voice.
Yeah. Yeah, Saint is a very unusual talent. She's like how can I put it? Have you heard of Kirk Franklin?
Yes.
She's a Kirk Franklin and a Prince type.
Those are good. That's a good.
Well, I can't say Prince because Prince plays instruments, but she has the knack to know how she wants stuff to sound without.
Okay.
She can't play. I'm not sure if she can or not, but she can't play a note, but she can tell you exactly what she wants, and it comes out like, because in her song, that instrumentation and stuff like that came from her. Saying, I want it to sound like this, and that's where it came out. Yep.
Wow. I'm excited to talk to her now.
Yeah, she's a very diamond in the rough type. That you're not gonna find that type of artist like once every 50 years maybe. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And if you have any other artists that you think I should interview, or if you have any suggestions.
Yeah. No, I got you. Anybody that's worthy of this setting.
Right.
Because this is, I'm not going to throw you out there and like, oh, you want to kill this man. Send me this person. How are you? Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to do you like that. So if I feel this person, like, that'd be great for a fatal overdose, I'll say, I got this person type. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Well, thank you once
Thank
again.
you.
I really enjoyed myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
My face hurts from smiling.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, and I appreciate you coming out, even though you've been working your vocals off today.
Yeah, it's a unusual day. I'm surprised I haven't cracked.
Have you ever lost your voice?
No, but my throat has really been sore.
Do you got a humidifier? That's what like singers do, right?
I drink a lot of tea though. So I think that helps.
Yeah.
And water. Yeah, I don't drink soda at all really, or any other crap like that.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot.
That's good.
Yeah. I chew a lot of gum and it keeps my. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, thank you again, Born Soul.
Thank you.
Or Kelly. And I kept fucking up your name.
Yeah, what you call me, Ryan?
I called you Ryan.
Hell, she get Ryan from? No.
Well, here's my tradition. I usually like to clink.
Oh, okay, we'll clink with the water.
There you go. You guys have a good night.
Yes,
Until next time. You can reach us at fatalpodcastatx@gmail.com or Instagram @fatalappeal.